Okay, so we're going to be talking about 3 myths of leadership greatness. And over time I've heard a lot about what it means to be a leader, what is leadership, how to successfully lead a startup or any other thing, just in general. Who is a leader and what does leadership entail? How can I be great at being a leader? And I think I've heard so many, somewhere funny, somewhere just outright silly, right? And I think I even grabbed some of them. I believed some of them. I thought they were true. It was when in reality I had to now start leading. Had to lead a startup, and I had to be responsible for the lives of other people apart from myself. And I now realized that in reality, those things that I had believed concerning leadership would have made me a less effective leader, because the focus of those things that I believed were on the fact that a human being is an object. A human being is a thing to be used, controlled, or manipulated. You can't have the correct lenses by which you understand what does it mean to be a human being and adopt these things, these myths concerning leadership greatness that I had already swallowed, right? So today I'm just going to briefly share 3 leadership myths that I feel did not pass in reality at all. Right, so the first one is waking up at a specific time. And I'm sure you have seen videos, you have seen captions like this great leader wakes up every day at 3 o'clock before time, wakes up at 5 o'clock before time. He has a morning routine, he has this, he has that. And sincerely, it's a good routine to have. It's not bad. I mean, it's actually a disciplined kind of lifestyle that it will help in every aspect of your life. But it's a no when you are now trying to say that it leads to leadership greatness. It does not. What is wrong here is that it is focusing on a minute detail that is not the core of leadership greatness. Waking up at a specific time does not make you a great leader, right? Leadership is much more complex than that. It's much more encompassing than tying it down to specific routines, right? Leadership is not first of all routines. It is first of all, who are you? That is the first place where leadership starts. Who are you? Right? And your ability to clearly define who you are is the foundation of leadership greatness. So it doesn't work. You can wake up at, you can even try it. You can wake up at 5 o'clock daily or at specific times, and you would realize that in reality, those specific times, though they are very good, they cannot be what should be foundationally considered when leadership greatness is talked about. Then number 2 is solitude, or being lonely. And I think this one is very popular. You see, a leader has to be detached from his people. A leader has to, be separated, has to be the one, being lonely, right? To be able to see clearly, to be able to have insight into stuff. He has to be separated in order for him to lead well. That's not leadership. Leadership joins. It encompasses people. It is devoid of self and more of encompassing people, right? So a leader should love to be among his people. he should love to have interactions with the people that he's leading. Like, the whole thing is not about someone high and people low. It's not about a leader leading objects. It's not about a leader leading subjects or people that are beneath or below him, right? And that's exactly what this particular myth is pointing to: a faulty view of what it means to be a human being. Because if a leader doesn't know that, then obviously it's going to want to implement this myth. Third myth is leaders must be charismatic and extroverted. And this is, for me, I think it's one of the most funny myths of all time, is that you have to act a certain way, you have to be loud, you have to be engaging, and it's not the case, right? I don't know where this came from, but you cannot define what a human being is well and adopt this kind of thing as an attribute to leadership greatness, right? If you view people as objects, as things, as stepping stones to your own success, then you will love this, right? You would want to formulate a certain fake persona in order to manipulate. That's the basis of this thing, because obviously we know that personality varies. Leadership is not personality. Leadership has much more than personality. Leadership is about an internal wiring. First, who you are should determine how you lead. That is the solid foundation of leadership, because what is known in mainstream is you have to be a certain thing, you have to do a certain thing, you have to act a certain way, and the main focus is on the outside, right? And that is wrong, very wrong, because soon enough you'll find yourself manipulating people. You'll find yourself wanting to control the behavior and the responses of the people that you lead, because the core, the essence of that myth is that, man, I have the power to control. I have the power to alter someone's viewpoint to get him to do something from point A to point B. So this is not good at all, right? So these are the three myths of leadership greatness, and I hope it makes sense to you.